To see the right and not to do it is cowardice. Virtuous people often revenge themselves for the constraints to which they submit by the boredom which they inspire. He who acts with a constant view to his own advantage will be much murmured against. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability. He is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. I slept and dreamt life is beauty, I woke and found life is duty. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of man. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Imagination is more important than knowledge. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice and you will save his life. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Fine words and an insinuating appearance are seldom associated with true virtue. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. Study the past if you would define the future. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. They must often change who would remain constant in happiness and wisdom. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his action. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot, are both correct. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Learn avidly. Question it repeatedly. Analyze it carefully. Then put what you have learned into practice intelligently. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. Be strict with yourself, but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. To be able, under all circumstances, to practice 5 things constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 things are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. Recompense injury with justice, and recompense kindness with kindness. The superior man does not, even for the space of a single meal, act contrary to virtue. In moments of haste, he cleaves to it. In seasons of danger, he cleaves to it. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. The superior man makes the difficulty to be overcome his first interest. Success only comes later. Go before the people with your example, and be laborious in their affairs. Looking at small advantages prevents great affairs from being accomplished. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed. If in terms of 10 years, plant trees, and if in terms of 100 years, teach the people. If you look into your own heart, and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage, or of principle. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.